The INFJ personality type. Why are they so misunderstood by people? Well, I'm going to tell you why they're misunderstood. For one thing, they're very private people. Yeah, when you first meet an INFJ, they may not talk to you very much. I mean, they'll be polite, they'll be nice to you and all that, but they don't really tell a lot about themselves. And not only that, they're kind of hard to read. A lot of people go through life, you can just tell a lot about somebody, just in a few words, a couple of sentences, and just how they are. You might understand them pretty quick. INFJs aren't like that. They're the type that it might take you a lifetime to understand who they are and what they are. That is, if you know them that long. But yeah, they tend to be the type that's will stay quiet for a long time, and they might open up to you gradually as you get to know them. And then they'll start talking to you about things. And then when they do start talking to you about things, they don't like to talk about conventional things. They're not into small talk. They're not into just gossip or anything like that. And typically what piques their interest are deep conversations. Conversations about science, about astrology, about physics, about history, psychology. I mean, vast things like that. And then they just perk up and they'll start talking about things. And a lot of times, too, their vocabulary and their lexicon is not very conventional. They might use words that are just not really commonly used by a lot of people as a way of describing things. And that might put them in a situation where other people think that they're some kind of know-it-alls, like they just know more than everybody else. So they're just kind of, snobby or arrogant or something like that, like they're above you. But they're really not. That's just the way they are. And another reason is, too, they get that certain look about them. A lot of times they don't look like they're quite with it. They're not right in the same room with you, even though they are. They're off somewhere else, like they're staring off into a distance, looking at something, thinking about something. And when they do look at you, they may have a very intense stare. They may have a stare about them. And that can be very misunderstanding to a lot of people. So those are just a few of the reasons as to why. I could go on a little bit more, but I'm just scratching the surface as to why the INFJ is a misunderstood type of people. They're just not your average run-of-the-mill. They're cut out of a different cloth. As much as they try to fit in, they just can't. They just don't, because they have a different way about them. They just have a peculiar presence about them sometime, which makes people misunderstand them sometime. Well, anyway, people, just thought you'd like to know.